Oh, if you look at a score standpoint, it was a lot to a little, but we found out a lot about our football team. I think we really improved. We had an open week and then our week of preparation for Penn State. We really developed a run mindset during those two courses of the week, and really came out and effectively handled them pretty well up front with our offensive line, established a run game, and had a lot of positives come out of it. Some of the negatives were, the big plays that we gave up, the cheap points, which was just something you cannot have during the course of the ball game, and then our turnover situation, which is, that's the name of the game. You can't turn the ball over 4 or 5 times a game and expect to have any chance to win. So we've got to do a better job of handling those turnover situations. But there's a lot of positives to come out of it. I mean, there really is. I think our backs ran exceptionally hard, and our offensive line played about as well as they could up front. So it was, we gained something out of the loss.
Coach, as you mentioned, your run game found some success against Penn State, especially with Taz Bateman running for over 100 yards. What was the key to the success of your rushing game late in that game?
Well, I mean, we blocked their tails. I mean, our 5 guys up front really handled their interior guys. We were all on the same page. Our communication was very, very sound up front, and we were able to actually go toe-to-toe for them. I didn't feel at any point that our offensive line was overmatched against their defensive line, and it was a new combination that we used going out that last Saturday. So, all in all, it was a tough, gritty performance by those guys up front, and then, of course, Taz ran exceptionally hard.
Coach, what have you seen from Charlotte as you prepare for this upcoming game?
Well, the one thing, we're both looking for a win. So you got 2 very, very hungry, ticked-off football teams that are trying to find a way to win, and you're going to see a team that's going to come out there and play with tremendous effort at their place. They're very well balanced offensively. They've got a sound defensive scheme. Their players hustle, run to the ball, and I know those guys up there coaching, so they're very, very well coached. And, I expect it to be a really tough battle, but it's going to be a good battle because there's, like I said, both these teams are looking for a win. That's a lot. There's a lot at stake, and they're going to play hard. They're going to come out and give everything they got. And we just got to be prepared. What we've got to do is really, everybody kind of has their thing, but we're shooting ourselves in the foot as a football team right now, and we've got to go and we've got to minimize our mistakes before, to tell you the truth, really worry about Charlotte all that much.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for your time this afternoon, and we appreciate it as always.